Question: what are the most important milestones in the history of aviation? 1903, the first powered flight by an airplane. The Wright brothers, USA, flew their aircraft for 260 meters. 1919, the first transatlantic flight by a seaplane with a crew of 6. They flew from Canada to England with an intermediate stop in the Azores. 1926, the first flight over the North Pole. Pilots were American polar explorers Byrd and Bennett. 1927, Charles Lindbergh made the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight from New York to France. 1928, the first east-to-west transatlantic flight. The German-Irish crew aboard the Junkers W-33 named Bremen flew from Ireland to Canada in 36 hours. 1931, the first non-stop flight across the Pacific Ocean from Japan to America. The distance was 7,335 kilometers, and the flight time was 41.5 hours. 1939, the first flight of a jet aircraft. The He-178 was piloted by Warsitz, Germany. 1947, the first supersonic flight. U.S. Air Force pilot Chuck Yeager reached a speed of 1,078 kilometers per hour, 1.015 Mach, in the Bell X-1 jet. 1949, the de Havilland Comet became the first passenger jet to operate scheduled flights. 1981, the first flight across the English Channel in an aircraft powered solely by solar energy. The Solar Challenger, piloted by Steve Potacek, covered 262 kilometers at an average speed of 50 kilometers per hour at an altitude above 3,000 meters. 1986, the first non-stop flight around the world without refueling. Pilots Dick Rutan and Gina Yeager completed the journey in 9 days and 4 minutes in the Voyager, an incredibly lightweight aircraft weighing only 860 kilograms with a wingspan of 34 meters.
Question: who was the first victim of an airplane crash? From 1891 to 1896, German Otto Lilienthal made the first attempts at gliding with his self-constructed gliders. Lilienthal was able to glide for 350 meters, more than the Wright brothers achieved on their first powered flight. He died in a crash in 1896. Question: who were the first female pilots? French Baroness Raymonde de la Roche was the first female pilot. Born in 1886, she received her pilot's license at the age of 33. Like many aviation pioneers of that time, she paid with her life for her passion and died in a plane crash. The first German female pilot was sculptor Melly Bies, who passed her pilot's exam in 1911. She received pilot's license number 115. Before her, only men dared to take the controls of an aircraft.